You're watching the Better Days podcast with the boys, Danny and Zach. Any guesses where they are today? Enjoy the episode.
Cool.
Better Days.
We don't need to say that because Angus says it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So this is the level of standard that we work at.
Okay.
Yeah, we are completely fucking winging this.
I can tell.
Yeah.
We are here joined with Meg and Izzy. Say hello. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Meg.
So you know, Izzy.
Oh, hello, I'm Izzy.
Nice to meet you.
So kicking off with questions, both of you, how did you get into the indoors? Where did your journey start?
The indoors.
Did I say the
You
indoors?
did, mate.
The outdoors. Ignore that.
Go for it, Meg. You go first. So, I've always been outdoorsy. And then, in the last year, I bought a van. And realised I like touching grass quite a lot.
Touching grass, that's the one.
Is the
Yeah.
Blingo your first van?
It is.
Nice.
But I've grown up around vans because my dad's always had one.
Nice. What did he have?
Um,
Big boy or?
No, little Renault Traffic, and now he's got a Peugeot Boxer. I
Nice.
bought myself a really nice shiny car for my 18th birthday, and he's like, why don't you buy a van? So I sold it within 6 months of owning it and bought the Berlingo.
You can just do, well, I like what you've done with your small space.
Yeah, it's cute.
It is
It's the little Citroen.
The little
That's the one.
Citroen. The Citroen. Meg, how did you get into the outdoors? How did it find you?
Well, carrying on the theme with dads, I'd say probably my dad. He loves a bit of walking and wild camping. We hiked up Mount Tubercle a couple years ago, and I didn't really do much hiking before that. So, thrown in the deep end, but really enjoyed it.
All stemmed from there.
And then, yeah, from that just started trying everything and anything to do with the outdoors.
Yeah, nice. And it's not just one thing you both do, is it? You sort of
Anything.
jack of all trades, bit of everything.
Indeed.
When did you both start like your journey with social media? 'Cause you're both, well, compared to me and Zach,
Yeah, you're pretty switched on with the old
Yeah,
social media.
both done very well in that sense.
Yeah.
So when did that start? When did that journey start?
I was sat in the office at work. I was really, really bored. And someone next to me was like, why don't you just post your hiking stuff on your Instagram? I said, no, all my friends are going to see me and judge me. He said, so no, make a new account then. So that's where Izzy Outside came from.
How long has that been going for?
October 2023, but I ignored it because for like 5 months because my first post got no likes. So I was like, right, I'm leaving this.
That's pretty recent then.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've done very well considering that isn't that long.
Yeah.
it's all right.
These are the first famous guests we've got on this
Yeah,
podcast, mate.
I know.
So,
What about you?
oh,
Sorry.
Danny, crack on.
I think I first started posting about a year ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then it just blew from there.
Yeah, well, not quickly. I had like no followers for like 4 months, and I kept posting like I had followers.
I think that's the key though, isn't it? It's
Fake it till you make it. Exactly.
Yeah, I think you just got to be really persistent with that, haven't you?
You got to act like you have all the followers before you get them, and then they'll come.
Yeah, it will follow after.
Do you find there's like a negative to, like you love being outside, but then you've got to film it for content? Do you ever feel like you wish you could just...
Well, there's so much that I do without filming it.
Yeah.
I probably film about half of what I actually do.
So you get the enjoyment still?
But then I also like taking photos, so even if I didn't do social media, I'd still take photos.
Right,
Yeah.
makes sense.
But sometimes there is a lot of pressure, I think, knowing that you do post on social media, and if you are doing something and you feel like you're not, and if you're not posting, you feel like you're missing an opportunity to create content and
Yeah.
potentially.
But in that same breath, you want to enjoy the outdoors for the outdoors as well. But sometimes
Yeah.
I get it with the GoPros and kayaking or climbing. It's,
Yeah.
Sometimes I find the GoPros can just
It can be a bit
fast.
disconnecting.
Yeah, and you just want to enjoy that day for being outside and doing whatever activity you're doing instead of focusing on, is that set up right? Is that the right angle?
Like as he said though, definitely good to have a balance of film like half of what you're doing, and then have days where you just submerge yourself with nature and the outdoors and don't feel like you have to have the pressure of posting and
Yeah, days for yourself.
if Instagram got banned tomorrow, I'd still do absolutely everything I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't do it for the content.
That's really cool.
Instagram is just a little thing on the
You do probably
side.
get some people out there that are only doing what they do
Oh yeah,
just for that
definitely.
sort of engagement and wanting the attention, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself in like 5 years, the pair of you?
Living in a van and not in the UK.
Oh, that is such a goal.
I'll second that.
That is just a dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
It will happen. I'm manifesting it.
Yeah, you've got to speak it.
I'm
into
saying it now.
existence.
I'm talking it into reality.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that.
exactly the same for me. Exactly
Van
the
life.
same. And hopefully progressing in different sports, of trying new things and just doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yodo.
What are you trying currently? Got any new stuff you've tried recently?
Yeah, so I've been bouldering for about a year and started climbing about 4 months ago, I'd say.
Okay.
And yeah, I've been doing quite a lot with Danny,
Yeah.
taking me up some
Yeah, a couple of multi-pitches we've done. now,
fun
haven't
stuff. Really enjoying the climbing, and then started doing the kayaking like a couple of days ago, really,
Yeah.
and really enjoyed it. So
Smashing it.
we? I mean, we've got Zach took you down the little mystery route, didn't he?
Yeah, it's just the magical mystery tour underwater.
Couple seconds underneath.
Yeah, we'll slide that clip in.
Yeah, we will.
insert now.
Insert now.
Yeah. Boom. What is it that specifically draws you to the outdoors? Is it sort of just being outside, getting physically fit, mentally? Do you think it's a breath of fresh air? Like,
I think it's
draws
both. I mean, it's scientifically proven the colour green makes you feel better.
Really?
Looking at grass all the time.
That's
And
something I
if you
didn't
hug a
actually
tree,
know.
scientifically proven to increase dopamine levels as well.
Yeah. And cold water swimming.
Instantly.
Seriously?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why else do you think we like submerge ourselves in freezing water all winter? It's not because we enjoy it.
Yeah, it's true. It's type 2 fun, isn't it?
It's type 2 kind of
Exactly.
fun. Yeah.
That's a cool fact though, the green one.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's why my bedroom is green.
Actually,
Green and full of plants.
that's pretty sick. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did not know that was a thing.
Yeah. And the fresh air is quite nice too. And the people in the outdoors.
There's a nice community, isn't there? Mm-hmm. Like, no matter who you see on the hill, lovely
They're
day
always
for
nice.
it, and there'll be a smile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Always. It's very rare you get a grumpy sod walking in the hills.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. We were talking about that last night, about the kayaking community.
Yeah.
It's a good,
very-
solid one.
So refreshing, isn't it?
Forgot how nice like the play boating and kayaking people are.
Yeah. Like even today, like we had really low levels, but how much fun did we have in the river?
Yeah, so much fun.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Regardless of how gnarly it is, it's just always fun to be out and about with your mates, isn't it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Oh, should we do quick fire questions?
Yeah, this is quick. Should we do one at a time?
No, I think both at the same.
Both at the same?
Yeah,
We're going
Okay.
to start arguing now.
yeah.
This could
This
be
is
like
what I
a
mean.
debate.
Well, it's not, because some of them are personal questions.
Yeah.
But there's a few controversial ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
No matter what
So,
happens, Meg, I love you.
starting off, favourite snack?
When you're on a hike, what are you taking with you?
Chocolate raisins.
Squashies.
Oh, chocolate
two
raisins.
solid bets though.
Yeah.
I'd take both of those.
Normal milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Milk chocolate, I'd say.
Good answer.
Sometimes like yogurt covered.
Yeah, yogurt covered
Oh, yeah.
raisins.
No?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or the cranberries, they're quite
Oh yeah, I love the cranberries.
good. Nice.
I also rate the squashies.
Yeah.
Bit
Oh no,
sugar
jelly
beans.
beans. Aldi's jelly beans.
Jelly beans. I thought
They
you were
come
gonna
with
say
me
jelly
everywhere.
babies.
No, no.
I love a jelly baby.
Jelly beans.
Unpopular opinion, but I'm not a fan of jelly babies.
No, jelly babies is not nice, but
There's
jelly
just so many-
beans.
quite
I
like
like them.
Yeah.
It's just I know they're really popular, but I've just never.
Good
They're
for, like,
probably my
energy.
favourite sweet
Yeah.
actually.
Quick sugar. I like millions.
Oh no.
Millions in the hills.
Oh, do you know what I've started doing? Taking a pack of jelly with me.
Oh, I've seen
right.
that.
Yeah,
It's
like the
so
brick,
good.
and you just eat
Just
the
eat
brick.
it. I stick it in my points head.
Oh, that's cool.
Full of calories, full of sugar.
Does the job. Quick and easy.
Yeah, carbs and sugar.
I love how every time we say this is quick fire, and it's
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not
Next
quick.
question.
Next question.
prettiest place you've been.
It's probably going to be a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been to loads of different countries recently in the last year, but the D looked really nice today.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder why that was.
Oh, it's because you're there.
And because it's nice and clean.
That's very true.
The Dolomites is nice
We
though.
cleaned it last night.
Shout out.
D Valley cleanup.
Yeah, exactly. It's shiny now.
So D for you, would you say?
Well, that or
Space.
Like the Dolomites is really nice.
That's blown my mind that they're the top two.
Honestly, the UK is underrated.
It is. A lot of people shit on it,
Definitely.
but it is.
It's because when I go
beautiful.
abroad, it's always cloudy and rainy. I'm trying to think where I've been recently.
We have our little guest underneath the hammocks.
Hello.
Meg, what about you?
Oh, here's a tricky one. I'd have to go between Morocco in the Atlas Mountains. It's not too much scenery, but I just like the atmosphere and the culture, and it was a really good trip. Or Iceland.
Ooh.
However, when I went, it was during winter, so we only got 4 hours of sunlight.
Oh,
So,
It's a strong contender.
but
though.
what I did see, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Iceland's a great shout. Worst injury?
Probably when I was in Poland last year in the Tatra Mountains going down a little ridge, and I slipped and took someone else out and their ice axe went into my wrist.
Ugh.
Broke my wrist. Got a few nice scars from it.
Have you got? Let's have a look.
They're kind of faded now because I've had fake tan on, so you can't really see
Is
it.
it deep? That going
Not
right in?
really. But I broke my scaphoid, got a bit of nerve damage, so that's why I'm a bit useless now.
Not pretty.
No, it was a bit.
Yeah, I can imagine. Disgusting.
Exactly.
What about you, Meg?
Well, touch wood, I've not had any bad injuries. I did have my leg in a full cast from my the top of my thigh down to the bottom of my toes
really?
when I was about 12. But after having it on for like a week and a half, I got the X-ray checked by the specialist, and they said it was not a fracture. It was a hair. What's it called?
Hairline fracture.
No, they thought it was a hairline fracture, but it was actually a growth line in the muscle.
I see.
And I was like,
So
so
yeah,
my leg's been in this cast for like 2 weeks for no reason.
Wow. It's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
sick, Jared.
So I feel like I like endured the injury, but like for no reason,
Yeah.
because it was a horrible experience.
Two good contenders there. Next one. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Got to pick one.
Yeah, probably coffee,
Oh, how do we have the coffee?
double espresso.
Decaf.
Oh, really?
Decaf.
Can't have caffeine.
You can't have caffeine.
Ironic because I worked in Costa, but
Wow.
yeah.
Sometimes it's the placebo though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, full on decaf, placebo effect. Not had caffeine in my system for about 7 years. I'm just like,
That
go.
really surprises me.
yeah, it's just all natural energy. At least you know with me, I'm being authentic all the time.
Right.
Definitely don't give you a coffee.
No.
This is the big one, and this is my favourite one.
Oh dear.
Jaffa cake. Is it a biscuit or a cake?
It's a cake.
It's a cake, yeah.
I think it's a cake.
It's called a Jaffa cake. Thank
I'm
you.
glad
Meg.
we agree on that.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Of course I do.
Thank you.
It's funny that it's in the biscuit aisle though.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
what
funny it
throws me
says
off.
cake on the box.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, but let's just think about that biscuit aisle. If it was a cake,
Let's think
would it
about the
not be-
ingredients and consistency of a biscuit, and then the ingredients and consistency of a Jaffa cake.
I fully see where you're coming
Science
from.
with Meg.
Yeah.
But why are they not putting it with the cakes?
Well, I think that's to blame the supermarket.
Yeah.
But it's not just one supermarket.
Blame their visual
It's
merchandising.
like every supermarket.
But if I had a supermarket, I'd put it in the cake aisle. See what I'm saying?
They probably do it
Thank
to create this conversation, then people will think about Jaffa cakes and then go and buy them.
This
Well,
is
I do
free
like it.
advertising
It
for
is
Jaffa
free
cakes,
advertising.
Can we
really.
get sponsored by Jaffa?
Yeah.
Or just McVitie's in general.
Yeah.
There's a
I'll do
McVitie's
whatever.
factory in Leicester. Maybe I should
Go knock on the
Yes.
door.
I should, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
and we were saying in the last one with Dan that we should email McVitie's and get a clear definition on what Jaffa cakes
We should.
Yeah,
That's the quick fire over.
that is the quick fire.
Any plans this year? Any trips? I know, Meg, you've got a big one coming up at the end of the year, haven't you?
Quite
Yeah.
exciting.
Chat a little bit about that.
So mid-November, me and my dad are doing the Everest Base Camp trek. I think it will take us about 10 days, which I'm very excited for, but a bit scared.
You'll smash it.
That's really cool.
100%. Bit of training, bit of stomping in the hills beforehand. you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Are you raising money for anything?
Yeah, my dad is doing it in support of Dementia
Drop them
UK.
both. Drop them both. Plug them.
Yeah. So my dad's doing it in support of Dementia UK because our my granddad, his dad passed away a few years ago from dementia, and I'm doing it in support of Women's Aid, which is a charity that help women and children who come from a domestic abuse background, helps them to rehome and helps them get back on their feet, which I think is really important.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
Well, we'll put both of those links
Yeah,
in the description.
exactly.
So go and support.
Yeah, be great if you could donate.
What about you, Izzy? Any big trips coming up this year?
We've just gotten back from Romania, and then in 3 weeks I'm going out to Croatia
Nice.
for a week sailing with 21 people I've never met before.
Wow.
And then July, spending all of that month out in Austria, Slovenia, Italy, France and Switzerland.
That in the van?
In Valingo, yeah.
In Berlingo?
Nice.
Doing loads of Via Ferratas, got the Stairway to Heaven in Austria.
Oh, yeah,
And
that looks brilliant, by the way.
got the
Some
Mountain Hut and Triglav booked, so I can do that for sunrise.
Nice.
Do loads in the Dolomites and then come home, buy a big van. And then I'll do Tubcal in September,
Nice.
and then the Cumbria way, hopefully, with my last bit of annual leave for charity as well.
Nice. What charity do you think you'd be doing it for?
The Progressive Supranuclear Palsy Association.
Nice.
My grandpa had that. Do you know that book that's coming out, The Salt Path?
Don't think I have.
Or the film that's coming out. It's about someone that was diagnosed with a similar disease that hiked the Southwest Coast Path and it made him better.
No
Oh, really?
way.
Yeah, like the exercise helped his brain.
Wow.
It's incredible what the outdoors and just
Yeah,
breath of fresh air and some exercise can do for you. isn't it?
exactly. Should have got my grandpa out hiking, but he preferred to sit down and watch the Formula One. So,
Fair play.
yeah, well, yeah, should have done hiking.
Well, again, if you ping us over the link,
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
whack
stick
that
that
in
in
the
there.
description.
just hope that the UK weather holds up so I can actually do it and don't get soggy in the rain.
Would you do it anyway?
Yeah,
Why not?
got waterproofs for a reason. Get the Gore-Tex out.
Yeah, exactly that. Little tarp, hammock, sorted.
Exactly.
Sorted.
Lovely job. Me and Danny always bang on about how much the outdoors benefit us for our mental health, and I imagine that's the same.
It saved me,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. It's a special place to be. Little
Very
places.
Connecting,
Yeah.
grounding.
Everyone always has their own stories as well.
Yeah.
For the reason of why they're there.
And there's always a link to mental health as well.
Always.
There's always sort of a correlation between anybody outdoors who's pushing themselves. There is a link to mental health somewhere.
Always.
Even if you have a bad day outside, even if shit goes wrong, you still get home and you still think, wow, that was a good day.
I've accomplished something
Yeah.
today.
I'll be lying in bed tonight at home just smiling to myself about today.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting at work tomorrow just smiling about it.
Yeah, thinking about those memories.
Yeah.
And it's just being, like we touched on it with Dan as well, didn't we? It's being present. Like when you're outdoors and you're doing whatever you're doing, it's like nothing else actually matters for
Yeah.
that day that you're on the river,
Yeah.
in the hills, regardless of what you're doing. It's just,
And what's nice as well is every weekend now, you sit there thinking, oh, I wish time would stop, it's so good. But then the next weekend's the same, the weekend after the same, and every weekend you're just like, oh my God, it gets better and better each weekend.
It really
Yeah.
does.
It really does, yeah. It's awesome.
especially when you've got a good crew.
Yeah.
to go out
Yeah.
with as well.
Everyone with
So
vans.
Yeah.
Van life is the way, isn't
Van
it?
life's the best
Van
life.
life.
But even if you've not got a crew to go with, you go out by
Yeah.
yourself and you will find people.
That's true.
Everyone's super friendly and you can find there's such a community in the outdoors. So if you feel like you don't have one, you can
Yeah.
definitely
And there's so
find
many,
one
like,
very easily.
Like you look on social media now, and there is like so many forums and so many like
Yeah, little
groups.
hiking groups.
Yeah,
And,
and they're like, is it hiked up?
It's hiked up, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
Common ground,
really
loads.
sort of blowing up, aren't they? And
Yeah.
I think there's sort of positives and negatives of social media, isn't there? I mean,
Definitely.
it's great, but it's just I think everybody needs to do their own research before they do something.
Yeah.
yeah, not see something, get an idea and crack on.
Yeah.
There's only so many disclaimers we can put in our captions, and then,
Yeah.
yeah, you still need to do
And
your own
remember,
research.
people always see the best parts on social media.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at a really good hike, oh, that looks so cool. They did that so quickly. But a lot of shit probably went on behind the camera.
Literally.
Yeah.
Twisting ankles, falling over.
Yeah.
Face planting, cow poos.
And did you work with Kamut recently?
Yeah, I'm working with them at the moment.
Oh, sick. And what's
Yeah.
that doing with them? Is that sort of just
Just showing people how to use the app and the navigation. It's actually really cool.
And it's a really good app, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't realise it was that good because I've always been on all trails, but yeah, Komoot is really cool.
But there's so much detail in
Yeah.
like scrambles to hikes. Like
You can add like photos as you're going along. So like if you're wanting to see a route, you can see what other people have done, see exactly which part of the hike looks like what. It's very in depth.
Yeah, because before social media and before photos, how
winged it.
would you know what it's going to be like until you get there? Apart from word of mouth from family and friends.
Some old written up guidebooks potentially.
Yeah.
Social media can be really good because you can get such a quite
detailed,
accurate representation of how it's going to be. Obviously, the weather's always changing and a mountain can look totally different within the space of a couple hours, but I think it is great to help with visualising what it's actually going to be when you're there.
Yeah, social media is a really good tool when it's used right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when it's positive, it's brilliant. So good. Sharing ideas from people and
Well,
getting inspiration.
A year ago, I had no friends, was in a really bad relationship, and then I went on Instagram, made friends. Happiest I've ever been with so many friends.
That's really
It's
cool.
powerful. So powerful.
Apart from those two, all of us met online, really, didn't we?
I thought you were going to say something else then. These two horrible people.
Apart from these two disgusting bastards.
I just saw Meg on TikTok and thought she
Yeah.
looked cool, so I said, do you want to come and sleep in a cave with me? And that's how me and Meg
Yeah,
met.
that's the first time we met.
That's a really cool story.
Yeah.
It could have gone horribly
It
wrong,
lit-
but
Yeah,
It
Mum was
could've
like,
done.
what are you doing this weekend? I was meeting this girl online and we're going to sleep in a cave. She was
That's
like,
usually- yeah.
all right, let me know when you get there.
Every weekend, my parents are like, who is it this week? I'm like, oh, about 5 more people off Instagram. So she's just given up with me now.
Yeah.
She doesn't even ask anymore. She just knows and just accepts that her daughter just likes meeting strangers off the internet. Sounds so weird.
Ours was at a Christmas tree farm.
yep, exactly.
Oh,
It's like a Christmas fairy tale. Christmas
like a
miracle.
Hallmark
Yeah, it was
movie.
a Christmas miracle.
Yeah. But those Christmas tree work, that definitely brings a lot of outdoor people
Yeah.
to the...
Should
And
do
it
that
brought
this
us all
year.
together.
Exactly.
It made that group that we had was really close because we were suffering. Like, it's not an easy job, and I think because of that, it's sort of.
Yeah.
But again, we was all outside.
Especially, yeah, it's
Do you
brilliant.
know what I mean?
Touching grass.
Yeah, green
Hugging
Christmas trees.
Bringing it back to the ground.
We were,
Sorry.
we were hugging a lot of trees, so my dopamine was.
That's actually really true, yeah, we were hugging trees all day. weren't we?
Fucking trees.
I had a smile on my face all day now thinking about
Yeah,
it.
I've never seen you sad, to be honest.
Aw.
Yeah. How long do you think we've been doing this for?
I don't know.
What minutes?
I've got some burgers to cook now.
Yeah, I think we've come to another natural end.
Scran with a view time.
I think that was.
Yeah.
I think that went really well. Have
Yeah.
you got anything you want to show off, plug? We've got the charities to plug. We'll put your social medias in.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Just get outside.
Yeah.
message
Post
to
that
the people.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Post that photo. No one actually cares in the grand scheme of things. So
Yeah.
just post whatever you want,
Do what makes you happy. Go outside and do things for you.
and you'll find your tribe. You'll find all your people who are on the same vibration as you.
Yeah.
Honestly, and you can think that it's never going to get better, but trust me, go outside and it will get better.
That was so inspirational. I can't even top that.
I was going to say, it's a very inspirational ending.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys very much
Thanks for having me.
joining and waffling with us.
This is such a comfy setup. Might just go to sleep now.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't. You got burgers to make.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, we're going to whip up some
Burgers in the hammocks.
Burgers, hammocks, sunset.
View. Although the sun's setting over there, so I'm not going to see anything here.
We might see some pretty colours.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
But no, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for this.
Thanks for having us.
Adios.
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 Finito.
Bye.
Oh, my leg.